Each cable going up the mast of a cell tower, or at the top of a water tank, or at the top of a cross, or near a cross at the top of a church, each cable can handle enough power of about 300 or so satellites in orbit that are 22,000 miles away from the Earth's surface. Yet these towers are about 2 miles apart. So a satellite in orbit of about 1,000 watts, some are 2,000 watts, communication satellite, 22,000 miles away from Earth, can reach the Earth on 1,000 watts easily. Actually, it could use a lot less, but it depends on what they're doing with it. So a satellite in orbit uses less than or about 1,000 watts, 22,000 miles from the Earth's surface, and each cable going up the mast to the top of a church cross, or the top of a water tank, or apartment building, or regular tower, can power 302 satellites, yet are only spaced about 2 miles apart. This has got to be for cooking people and all life, because the microwave frequencies out of these towers supposedly are the same frequencies, approximately 2.4 gigahertz, as microwave ovens. Basically, we are in an open microwave cavity, and we are the food to be cooked when the power is turned on. So this is a message for police to power down the towers, because we may have to power them down ourselves in self-defense, because it is the same thing as a person walking on the street with a gun, pointing around, not shooting, but just pointing around and causing fear. And so if there's somebody walking on the street with a gun, pointing at various different people, but never shooting, that person needs to be spoken to and the gun removed. This is the same thing with the cell towers. The capacity of the cables, the power capacity into the cables is just way too dangerous. It's the same danger, if not worse, than a guy walking on the street with a gun, pointing it everywhere and never shooting. And the reason why it's worse is because nobody can tell microwaves are on. It's invisible. It's an energy weapon. And with the size of those cables, it can be nothing other than a weapon for humans in an open microwave oven cavity. Power down the towers. Get the police to do it. And if the police won't do it, then it's a self-defense act that all of us have to power down the towers if the police won't do it. It's called self-defense. Again, the same reason we would want to disarm a person on the street pointing their gun at people and never shooting. If cops aren't there, somebody's got to intervene. Even shoot the guy, but you don't do that if he's not shooting anybody. We got to power down the towers.